They barely waited for dawn to break before they donned their running shoes and sports kit and headed out to exercise outdoors for the first time in nearly 2 months. There was a sense of release and a hope that perhaps the worst is over in one of the nations hardest hit by COVID-19. For some, a more sedate form of exercise, but the feeling of escape from the confines of home was the same.
I really like to walk and I couldn't at home, so I was really looking forward to coming out and seeing everything. At home, we couldn't even see the sun.
I've not stepped outside my door for nearly 3 months until now.
A few tried running with a face mask, despite the difficulty it causes with breathing. The masks are recommended by Spanish health authorities for shoppers and people going outside to try to reduce the chance of spreading the virus.
I feel great. There are very strong restrictions, but it is what it is. We have to follow the instructions from the health ministry because they know more than us. This feeling of freedom is great. When this gets better, all of us will feel even better.
Hit by one of the world's worst COVID-19 outbreaks, Spain had imposed a strict lockdown in March, confining most of the population to their homes for all but essential trips. Sports and recreational walks had been banned. But despite a falling infection rate, restrictions will remain in place. People have been ordered to wear masks on public transport.
From the
4th of May, people that use public transport will be obliged to wear a mask. To facilitate this, the government will distribute a total of 6 million masks across the country in all main public transport hubs.
The Spanish Prime Minister is working on a phased plan to return the country to what he calls the new normality. Last weekend, children under 14 were allowed out for an hour a day of supervised activity. But the government has warned that the virus is still out there and will ask Spain's parliament to extend some emergency measures for another 2 weeks, stressing that today's easing was for exercise, not to allow people to socialise in groups. Like other nations, Spain is desperate to open up and revive the struggling economy. The Prime Minister promising a €16 billion reconstruction fund to help the country rebuild. But a balance needs to be struck between restoring daily life and containing COVID. Michelle Clifford, Sky News, Brussels.